Yeah, I got my joint off the off Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It was like a $50 mic. I got it for like $30. I was like, we in there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I went to 3 different stores. Like, this is all we got, bro. And I was like, this shit looks like 95, daddy. You know what I'm saying? I said, this joint looks like my first bars, baby. You know what I'm saying? I said, this is nostalgia. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You see.
Yeah, that joint looked like you about to do like fucking Quake 95, nigga.
Yeah, she came with a free Pez dispenser, my nigga. Like,
it came with Doom. You know what I'm saying? It came with the type, you know what I'm saying?
My man got the mic with the kung fu grip. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Oh, man, you got your mic out of cereal box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was the last box. You know what I'm saying? I had 5 already. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it's the last one. You know what I mean?
Please observe the fresh, rugged, loud 97. Steve Harvey, double breast. Sling it southpaw, right hand, follow the left. Top down the Yukon into the jet. Airborne.
Bung, bung, we in there. DefCon Jive, back in full effect.
The Jive
yet another week, you know what I'm saying? Off rip, before we even introduce ourselves, I'm going to do something, you know what I'm saying, started off different. Mm-hmm. Before we even start, I want to say today, as this podcast drops on Thursday, if Remy is on time, the Tribe Talks with Amma is dropping same day. Ooh. Go subscribe to the Tribe Talks. That's the Tribe Talks with Amma, our homegirl, you know what I'm saying, Serrano's wife.
I'm gonna be back, you know what I'm saying?
She's married to the back, she can't front. She's married to the back. She took those oaths, she can't.
So that joint dropping on Thursday. As you listen to this, go subscribe to that. Go listen to that on SoundCloud. We gonna link to it and everything.
No respect.
That's our label mate. We like Death Row at this point. You know what I'm saying?
She took that oath. Now this life took us both. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Ken, are you doing the post up for her joint?
No, I'm not.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't even have to do any work.
Oh, she doing a Doja.
Hell yeah.
She's on a Doja mission. Respect.
But this shit is like Death Row now. So if you don't want your producer all up in your podcast, dancing, come
all
to Cove Media.
Videos.
You know what I'm saying? All on the Instagram videos.
All on the Instagram videos.
You know
all on the memes. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga's watermarks all in the memes and shit. Like, come on, daddy. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't want none of that, come to Cove Media.
Ooh.
Respect.
Cove Conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? We do you right.
And of course, we are an extension of Party Time Promotions. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Big up Tracy Lee.
In conjunction with, you know what I'm saying?
In association with.
Today's podcast has been brought to you by the letter R and Party Time Promotions.
We appear courtesy of Party Time Promotions.
Exactly.
So brought to you by the letter O. It's party time.
Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. But the good folks at Party Time, you know what I'm saying? LLC.
Oh, man.
That's dumb.
Yo, I swear to God, he's gonna listen one day.
That's
and just...
dumb. Hold on, the whole time. I thought y'all was.
Time?
Oh no, cuz.
Oh man.
Now we got a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. How are we gonna get sued by our own lawyer? Come on, son.
Come on, bro.
It's party time. You know what I'm saying? All bets are off. When it's party time, all bets are off.
Bro, just keep the retainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even gotta sue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He just walks to the other side of the courtroom. Like, all right, y'all be right here. I'm gonna be right back. He goes to the other side. Like, yeah, the people versus DefCon Jive. You know what I'm saying? What wrong, Trey? I told you I had many faces. You know what I'm saying? On both sides, boy.
So fucking dumb, yo.
That's so stupid. Oh fuck!
No, I'm doing a podcast. It's time to go to bed, my guy. You can play tomorrow. I got you.
But my mom said I can stay 4 more minutes.
I know you can stay 4 more minutes, but I like
4 more minutes, nigga.
you have 5 minutes to flush though. It was a joke. You don't get it, so it's an old man joke. Bruh. So this thing is talking about some Mega Man X. I'm like, bruh, it's Mega Man 10. He's like, no, it's not.
It's Mega Man X, bro.
It says Mega Man X on it. And I was like, those are Roman numerals. He said,
it's not.
He said, no, those are letters, Dad. And I was like, okay, respect. You got it. Never mind.
He's right. Young Joey the Don is right.
It is Mega Man X, though.
It is actually not the 10th Mega Man. It's Mega Man X.
Respect.
Yeah. But yo, this is your boy Cannon.
Sorry for that, you know what I'm saying?
It's your boy Cannon, a.k.a. Dale Double Gribble.
Okay.
Respect.
Double Gribble.
BKA Jeff Boom Dynamite Howard. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
CKA Bobby Tariq Hill. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'll smack your girl with this meat and have her running back.
Shout out to Connie.
DKA Dank Hill. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, we light that shit up with this propane, using propane accessories, you dig?
Gotta have the torch for certain things. You gotta have that.
You already know.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know nothing about that. You know me, I'm just Boom Dynamite, you know what I'm saying? Recently relocated, you know what I'm saying?
Dirty.
I'm still Don Fondant, though, because the cake's still been covered, you know what I'm saying?
Is it dirty cake, though?
Yeah, I don't know. It's mud pie, you know what I'm saying? But now I fuck with the Atlanta Brave Hearts, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what they did?
What that was that?
When they put the Phillies and the Nationals out the playoffs. Mm-hmm. But there's still no ill will. You know what I'm saying? You can't have ill will. You can't.
Your bodyguard's verse was better than yours.
CKA Atlanta Falconways. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Know what they about to do?
What's that?
Smash mouth offense. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. You have to think about that one. You have to think about that one. The smash mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. No finesse shit. This is dumb. FKA Atlanta Hawk Cuss Records. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's a stretch.
The Hawkins Records. You don't know about them?
Who is that?
They tried to sign Remy to a 10-day contract. But B, my boy never got the document. Hey, Cannon.
That's so stupid.
Cannon.
Yo.
Most deaf, he would have been in the starting lineup. Gotta be.
That's so dumb.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, I mean, any man could have been on that lineup.
I know, any man, the killer man.
Any man.
Yeah, you're right. I don't even know what the fuck I am. GKA Atlanta Bread, the Godson. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bread, the Godson. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Carved up, fat ball on the mic. You know what I'm saying? And lastly, you know what I'm saying? GKA, I now got my new title. That's Deadbeat Zaddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a deadbeat zaddy, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm unemployed. I'm homeless, you know what I'm saying? And I live in my baby mama's crib, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Miss Burt, you know what I'm saying?
And the baby's mama's mamas.
And the baby's mama's.
That's all I got, man.
Shit. So that's J. Remy, dog.
That's
your man.
J. Remy.
You know what I'm saying? J. Remy. You know what I'm saying? The Funk Dr. Thought Whisperer.
Ooh, Jersey. That's what I'm talking about. Don't muddy the waters. Tell them where we're from.
Motherfucking Scumple Stillskin, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Got your bitch screaming my name. You know what I'm saying? Sleazy Top, you know what Motherfucking G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu drip, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uncle Tom Ye West, you know.
Okay.
The Honorable Judge Kavanaugh means nah. You know And lastly, it's your man's Roe v. Deep Fryer. You know what I'm saying? You can't get rid of me, baby.
Oh my God. Come on, fool. Oh my God.
Roe v. the Deep Fryer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I thought my shit was bad, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I've been, like, you know what I'm saying? I was reaching. I know a couple of them joints. I was like, I got to see if I can figure this in. And you were just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Nope. Habitual line stepper.
I'm going to give these people what they want.
Habitual. My God.
I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. You little dumb ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
Well, we might as well start it off there with your boy Kavanaugh player.
Player.
Getting his nomination derailed for a week whilst the FBI goes on to investigate all of these sexual assault allegations. Whether my man's was too drunk to remember feeling up on some women or shoving his dick in their face or doing some other nasty shit.
Niggas say I like beer. There's no qualms about that. I want that on record. You know what I'm saying?
I like beer.
Stenographer, read that back.
Sir, it says I like beer.
Okay. Was it an exclamation point? Was it a comma?
I did. There was no exclamation point. Just you want an exclamation point?
3.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Continue. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Graham, I think you had a question. Lindsey Graham, go ahead.
Lindsey Graham wild out talking about he apologized to Kavanaugh, called the whole thing a sham.
Is it though?
Sounds like he wants to be in Trump's cabinet, but we'll see. But what's up, Remy?
Like, is it really a sham, though? Like, all right, cause like I'll be listening to the Rachel Maddow joint, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm motherfucking washed, and I'm a little bit, you know what I'm saying, on the light side, you know what I'm saying, like
a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And like motherfucking Cory Brook was on that shit, and he was just like, yo, if you were interviewing like babysitters, you know what I'm saying, and like one of your babysitter was accused of one of the people you're interviewing is accused of the same exact shit Kavanaugh was accused for, you know what I'm saying, would you give him that job of taking care of your children?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely not, you know what I'm saying? Like, just off the accusations alone, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the fact that he can't remember, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he was too drunk.
Because he was too drunk and he likes beer, dog. Like,
he really likes beer.
There was, like, I was watching John Oliver yesterday, you know what I'm saying? And he was just like, take the motherfucking, like, the sexual accusations out of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way he behaved, you know what I'm saying? Like, when he was on the stand, is not the way a motherfucking Supreme Court justice should behave, dog.
Who was the chick that was asking him a question, and he was just like, yo,
Rachel.
He was like, yo, do you drink too much? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that wasn't Rachel. That was the other chick.
Yeah, and it was like, you're a judge. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the like so, like, if this was, you know what I'm saying, cross-examination or something in your courtroom, you wouldn't stand for it. Like, so why do you feel like you can just, you know? And he apologized to Shorty later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, later. But in the moment, have you ever gotten blackout drunk? It's blackout. Have you?
Exactly.
Like, no. Like, answer the question, dude.
Yeah, like, she gave him an out. She was just like, yo, could you please answer the question? And he was just like, I don't know. I would ask if you have ever gotten blackout drunk. I was like, this motherfucker, yo. You all want though, and then like the motherfucking cocaine sniffs throughout the entire proceedings, though.
Right,
like,
right.
Shouts to motherfucking Pat Damon on Saturday Night Live. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he was funny as hell. But yo, a bunch of people were like, yo, is he drunk? Like, is he high right now? Because the way my man's came out, guns blazing, yelling straight at them, interrupting them, it sounded like that nigga was belligerently drunk right then.
It did.
And so, like, it's like off the basis of that. How do you even think to put this man up on the court? Because, like, nigga, like, if I go in front, if Trey Lee is defending us in front of that court, and he says something wrong, fucking Kavanaugh's gonna jump down his throat.
Pause.
I mean, and we know Trey Lee ain't gonna handle that.
Nah, play that joint, because that's exactly what that motherfucker would do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it depends on the beers. Yeah. Depends on the beers. But
yeah, you're right.
So this is the thing that throws me off. I I'm not with it, bro. And what this did to me was show me that, like, there's no such thing as partisan politics. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same.
Really?
It's the same thing, bro. Like, if you remember on Scalia died, it was like 2016, right? And Obama, he died in February, and Obama had a nominee in March 2016. And they pushed back, you know what I'm saying, the vote on this nomination past January 2017, a whole year later. You know what I'm saying? And Obama
mind you, like the dude that Obama nominated, like everybody was on board with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Merrick Garland, yeah.
Merrick Garland, it was like, yeah, Merrick's a good guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
right.
Let him cook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And so the thing is, like they did that joint, right? And like you talking about Lindsey Graham being so adamant and being so like you should apologize to his family and his daughter and his wife. And it's like somebody got raped here, daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're talking about it's horrible. I think the reason why Kavanaugh had the demeanor he had is because that he's listening to the right wing media. And they're saying, like, this is an unjust attack, and because he's a Republican, and all the stuff that we said about Merrick Garland, and they're pumping this in his head. So he got up there. He was kind of, like, oppositional defiant, like, you know, how dare you say this to me? And it's like, bro, you still realize that, you know what I'm saying, like, this is common practice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how can I condemn the Republicans for doing the same shit that, you know what I'm saying, the Democrats are doing now? Not that I want Roe v. Wade, not that I want to, you know, rock with Kavanaugh. It's just like it's the same thing on both sides. So it's like why? Like I feel like the government like tries to make us. You know what I'm saying? They placate us by thinking that we have some kind of voice, and we choose sides, and we think our side is winning. This like the reality situation is this like it's one side, and they run everything, and so it's like they're gonna do what they want to do until they get what they want. Right. So,
but at the same time though. They're not going to go all the way where they can lose votes, though.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the thing his actions on, you know what I'm saying, whatever day that was, Thursday, I think, when he, that showed me, like, he didn't care about losing votes. Like you said, Kanye, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? He was so, and I think the woman was a person of color that was asking him the question he was firing back on.
No, it was a white chick. Kopler.
Okay.
I don't know how to say her name.
Even there's like, you know what I'm saying? Even there's some women, it's like, bro, like he's totally out of hand. Like if you or I went to traffic court, you know what I'm saying? And the judge was like, yo, Cannon, have you ever, you know what I'm saying, turned right on red without coming to a complete stop?
Bitch, have you?
And you would have said that, they'd have been like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? You trying to sing this Boyz II Men remix or you going to jail?
That's when I'm like, Trey Lee, keep this case.
That's when you call Trey Lee for the remix to the Boyz II Men Bending Knee. That's what you do.
Yo, but
I'm saying, like, even you saying that is out of hand, bro. Like that's belligerence, bro. Like, come on.
But I fucking hear you. Like I hear what you're saying, but like this isn't like you could get another guy. You know what I'm saying? Like
there's always another guy.
You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't. Like why do we have to force through the dude who's accused of raping bitches?
It's
you know
a point, dog. It's power, John. It's like I'm not gonna pick nobody else because I'm me, daddy. I'm me.
But it's also the fact that we're so close to the midterms that for them to get rid of this guy and then have to start the whole shit all over again with all the meetings and the hearings and shit. They're not going to be able to do it in time for the midterms, and so they want to push this guy through so that they can go back home and go and get their votes out because they got the guy in.
But it's also the point, like, to your point, Ken. It's also the shit that like if he doesn't get confirmed or there's some like big obstacle in his confirmation process, that makes the Republicans look weak. And like you said, we're going into the midterm elections. You know what I'm saying? If I'm light red, if I'm pink, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, don't look too good for us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. These are things that might make me sway to the other side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's going to go well for us. Mm-hmm. And that in turn will, you know what I'm saying, show itself in the midterm elections where we're like, oh shit, Republicans ain't doing nothing.
Right. Like you got the White House, you got the Senate, and you got the House, and you couldn't get your own fucking Supreme Court nomination through? Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Now, and on the other end of the spectrum, if they get them pushed through, they're like, look, we have our president. We have our, Supreme Court justice going to end Roe v. We're winning. Like it's gonna push that narrative of like the liberal media is saying like we're fucking up, but no, we're winning. We have a president, we have the House, we have the Senate, we have the majority of the Supreme Court justices. Like, what are you talking about?
Yep, we winning. We ain't nothing left.
And then that pink person turns, deep red.
Yep. But what's up though, Remy?
Like, trust the process and everything, right?
Trust the process.
But like, you could get a motherfucking like uber conservative, like I want to get rid of Roe v. Wade dude, and push him through, and he doesn't have the motherfucking stigma of fucking rape hanging over his head, dog. Like you could, you could easily you could put Mike Pence up there, like I can't be alone in a room with a bitch, dog. Give us that dude, I would take that dude. Dog, I'd be okay with this. I'm not okay with the rape, dog. Like I'm not
switching up your candidate is admitting defeat.
Yeah,
this is true. Yeah. Like it's a sign of weakness, but like you guys are known for switching shit up. Like that's all the fucking first year Trump has been. Like start with Flynn. Like who gives a shit that you switching?
And the crazy shit is they got the first dude through like it was nothing.
Right.
Like Neil Gorsuch, that nigga sailed through confirmation.
You
want to know why? Yeah. Because he wasn't raping bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
Easy,
Get
light
Kavanaugh
work.
all the way the fuck out the paint, dog.
But you have to understand that if I don't see anything wrong with raping bitches, like I don't.
Yeah, in that case,
that's not like a
like you're telling me every fucking conservative is totally okay with rape, dog.
To foreshadow a conversation on Kanye. You know what I'm saying? When he was just like, if I understand the racist part, you know what I'm saying? If I would have stopped fucking with racism, I had nothing to fuck with.
Right.
That's not an issue for me. He inspires me. So again, if rape is not an issue for you,
which it isn't.
If you were on camera talking about, grabbing by the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Grab by the pussy.
Grab by the
You know what I'm saying? If that's what you're doing, if you paying, you know what I'm saying, wash porn stars to get it popping, like I don't
and everybody's cool with it. Right. On top of that.
And you're just like, nah, bro, this be cool. It'll blow over in 3 months.
We good, daddy.
I'll never be mad at watch porn stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude,
hold on now. Like, no, let's stop that. Let's stop that there. So
you got the means.
No, let's do a full stop. You know what I'm saying? Ken, this is a one wheel skirt. You know what I'm saying?
On the Segway?
I know this on an 18-wheeler. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
This is egregious. Wash porn stars, bro. I don't think there's one that's like that's still worth $130,000,
bro. Have you seen Jada Fire though?
But it's not wash, bro. Like I'm talking about washed. I'm talking
What's
about
washed? You talking like pinky?
Like Midori. I'm talking deep, bro. We're going like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
That's fair. Because Stormy Daniels was popping like same time as Midori.
Right. So it's got to be some old like obsession,
bro.
Like,
I'm still searching for Caramel. I still can't find. Bro, you're in ATL. You gotta find her, bro.
I'm telling you this, dog. If I find her, it's not going to be $130,000. I guarantee it. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we talking
Janet
about?
Jackman ain't worth 100 stacks.
Nah,
Kenny,
not 100.
You paying 100 stacks? You taking out a mortgage on your junk? I mean, that's great because that's what we talking about here, Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what you're doing?
Oh, who else we got? We got
no
Lacey. Lacey is Lacey Duval.
I don't think Lacey's that washed.
No, Lacey is like same like era as Jada. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to think back, bro.
There's nothing, bro. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing that's worth $130,000. Nothing. Not even. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Yeah, you're right.
Like 130, like you need to get a joint offset right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Remy hit me up, was like, yo, Nick, on the low, I brought Mia Khalifa out of retirement, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For 100 racks. I'm like, oh, shit, for real? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, respect. You know what I'm saying?
Like, damn, how old is it? All right. You need to hold $1 or something? Like, you good? Yeah.
but if he pulled up, it was like, yo, Vanessa Blue, 100 stacks. Like, what's up?
I'm like, when? Like 98? Like, when did you do this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Where was I at? We were pressed for a minute. Like, what didn't you tell me about this? Why are we just learning about this now?
I still fuck with Vanessa Blue though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out to Kitten.
Shouts out to Kitten. But I don't know if Kitten's worth 100.
I know she's not.
Yeah, you right. Joints from back then. Yeah, you right.
I'm not giving Michelle Tucker $130,000.
What? Michelle Tucker still looks good, bro.
130.
HU, bro.
Bruh.
HU, nigga.
I don't think you understand.
She was at HU the same time we was. You know what I'm saying? So like, she ain't that wise. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Remy, this is no indictment against you, but I think you're more apt to handle this question. You know what I'm saying? Than Cannon.
Okay.
If you go out today, you know what I'm saying? What do you think like 25 racks can get you? 25 racks.
25 racks? I can pull a lightweight porn star off.
Bruh, 25 racks? Nah, you tripping.
Nah, you pull a lightweight, like, cause they be getting like 7 racks for a scene.
That's what I'm saying. If I give you 25 racks, you get 7 racks for a scene. I'm giving 25 racks for.
I'm saying like that's their fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is tested. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is like,
bruh. Listen, I'm a teacher, right? You know what I'm saying? And
math teacher to be exact.
And if somebody was like, "Yo, Nick," you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you 25 stacks to teach my son for one night. Like, fuck yeah! Like, I'm over there. I'm already here, daddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I stole the blackboard from the school. We already out here, baby. like I don't like that's my like 25 racks. Like they're not pulling home 25 racks a day, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what they in like 12 scenes a day. Mm-hmm. Making 3 beats a day for 3 summers, like Cree Summers.
Cree Summers was making beats?
No, that's a different world. You know what I'm saying? That's all I mean to say. That's a different world. But yeah, so like they're not making 25 racks, daddy. So so even if I up the joint, what do you think 50 racks can get you, Ram?
Shit, motherfucking Michelle.
Bro, I think 50 racks can get you more than Michelle. So I said,
now 50 racks, you probably get You might swing a Kardashian off of that joint.
That's what I'm saying.
If your G is right.
If your G is tough.
You can get 50 racks for a night, you know what I'm saying? So then you talking about 130 for a joint that's more washed, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but what you're not taking into account, Boom, is nostalgia.
Nah, bro.
If you're Trump, right, and you grew up and you
that's the joke you came up with, you know what I'm
saying? You when you started watching porn, like Stormy was your everything, bro. Like that was your joint. So when you got the actual chance to smash that joint, to submit it Ash, but you need to keep her quiet and her number now Boom. Now, so what you're not taking into account is 130 was after the fact, not
valid.
For it.
That's valid.
130 was after. So if Michelle Tucker, if you could pull Michelle Tucker, but then for her to keep quiet, for you to become president, she says, "Give me 130." You got to pay the 130.
I disagree.
It's not like he paid 130 just to smash.
That's a valid point, but I disagree with the second point because I feel like, and we talked about this before.
Yeah.
Black porn matters.
You're right.
So I feel like Michelle Tucker came out, they'd be like, "Who?"
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, "Who is this?" You know what I'm saying? Hoochie Mama. I don't know who she is. You know what I'm saying? So like, it wasn't like you said, like, you know what I'm saying? I guess Pinky has the most crossover appeal. You know what I'm saying?
Does she?
I mean, maybe like a Misty.
Yeah. Misty, yeah.
And so like, if it was like Misty, and it was like, it would be a problem.
Right.
But Michelle, nah, I don't think it's a problem.
Or if you pulled a white chick that everybody knows, like, that's a major problem.
You're right, but I'm saying, like, I just have a problem with the 130, man. I just feel like that's
no. I hear you. But
130 is too much. You know what I'm saying? Like
it is.
Like, I think we all agree with that.
It is. But I'm just saying, keep in mind, the 130 was after the fact. It wasn't for the joint. It was for her silence.
Well, you hit a joint in the hood, and you're like, listen, you know what I'm saying? I got a girl, you can't tell nobody. He goes to Chicken Box. You know what I'm saying? And you get him a $5.65 from Hip Hop Chicken. You know what I'm saying? Ask them what they want for wings or whatever.
But see, again, that's a different world though, Boom, because you talking about the hood. Nigga, if your last name is Trump and you got fucking hotels all over the world, ain't nobody gonna be quiet for no Chicken Box.
Dog, if I was trying to be so deep in the hood, well, I wasn't gonna leave these. Like, I would never. Look, I'm Trump, baby. What I look like in Southeast, baby? I don't be down there. I ain't never been to Berry Farms. You know, the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I got my whole suit in the cleaners. You know what I'm saying? Hanger.
Right off Benning Road.
You know what I'm saying? I got my whole suit in the cleaner hanger. You know what I'm saying? In the bathroom. But we're not gonna talk. What I look like in Southeast, baby? I ain't never been in Magnolia Projects. But you saw my head in the back of that hot girl video. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. I'm just saying, like,
I'm going
130
to the hood,
for after the fact. Like, all right, if who's the hot Instagram joint right now?
Remy.
I mean, there's so many, dog. Like, motherfucking, I go with Sweet Lily, dog.
So I mean, but like crossover though, like
crossover joint. Oh, Brittany Renner.
All right, so yeah, there you go.
Let me check this out.
So you smash Brittany Renner, right? And you know she crazy.
Right.
We know she crazy. We can see it in the videos. Mm-hmm. That chick is off her rocker. So you smash her a couple times. And then she come to you like, yo, I'm about to sink your whole shit. Mm-hmm. Give me 130 racks. You got to give it up, baby.
First of
all, Remy is not giving her nothing. I'll be like, yo, go tell the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? Scream it from the highest mountaintop, bitch.
First off, that shit is wild, like, random. Like, I feel like she didn't ask for 130 racks. Like, that's a negotiated number. No one asked for 130 anything.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
Right.
That's a good point.
No one comes to like, hey, yo, Remy, let me borrow $30. I'm like, nah, let me get a 40, cuz. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm short. You know what I'm saying?
No, she probably asked for like 100K. You know what I'm saying? Like aiming high. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like. And he was like, and he had a good time, and he was like, "Yo, here's another 30." You know what I'm saying? Respect.
I like
spend it all in one place.
I like his business acumen is backwards, so he was like, "Listen, you want 130? You want 100? No, how about 130?" You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this is Trump. Let's be real here.
It's the art of the deal, bro. What you talking about?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or how about 115? No, I don't want that. 120? 130. Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha. Ha.
Dumbass. But
I win.
I don't know, bro. Like I said, I just feel like it was a bad move. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I feel like if he is the man that we all think that he is, like, let's let it play out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
for the next 50 years, my nigga, like, come on,
it's not 50 years, though. He's not going to live but another 20. Dog.
But his policies are going to live on.
And the people that know her aren't going to live about another 20 years either. You know what I'm saying?
Some of them already dead.
Bro, she had a resurgence after that joint. Like, that helped her career.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. She came to Philly wanting to strip and shit.
We're like, no, we don't want that. Take that back.
But yo, speaking of a dude who also paid too high of a price to a porn star, Kanye West.
Ooh.
My man.
All wheels on the ground on that skirt. You know what I'm saying? That was the blue flame on Mario Kart skirt. It wasn't the orange one. It was like, so when you let the joint go, you get a little burst. That's how perfect it is.
Get that whoopee shit. You know what I'm saying?
If you do it just perfectly, you get a boost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. You got a skirt. And then you gotta toggle the joystick a little bit, then skirt again.
You gotta turn into
Pause
it.
on the toggle the joystick. And you gotta turn, yeah. Your boy Kanye has kind of been wilding out. We talked about him last week with the little shit with Nick Cannon. But my man's got up on SNL, went on a whole diatribe about loving your enemy and
shout out to SNL
for bullying him for wearing a hat and his free speech and all this other shit. We know his album's coming out, and we know exactly what this is.
Right.
Speaking of Remy, you mentioned pre-show, like, you see exactly what Kanye's doing. So what's up?
Tell us.
Like when I was talking about the motherfucking like video he dropped last week, you know what I'm saying? I like, Candy, you brought it up. You were just like, I respect what Nick Cannon's doing because that's exactly what Kanye is doing. Kanye is plugging his album. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I didn't see it at the time, but now I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker's getting real like fucking raggedy. You know what I'm saying? In the final stretch with his
you
shit.
Raggedy
you know
bitch.
Raggedy bitch. You know what I'm saying? like I hate giving this motherfucker a platform, dog. I hate talking about him at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I'm trying to find
him all the way out the plane, yo. This motherfucker's a fucking piece of shit. Motherfucking, I'm looking at motherfucking your homegirl, motherfucking what's her name, Miss Shumpert. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Tiana Taylor.
Yeah, I'm looking at her way different. You know what I'm saying? Because he's out there doing that foolishness with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucking, I was part of the Gucci gang. You know what I'm saying? Until that motherfucking performance, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done with this nigga, dog. Like,
listen,
like,
been done with
he's
this
dead
nigga.
to me, yo.
He's dead to me, yo. We all know this, but this is the part that baffles me because he did the same thing around when he dropped them Wyoming albums or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the reality situation is that shit didn't work.
No.
Ye sold 85,000 records, or 85,000 copies. And Kids See Ghosts sold 79,000 copies. That's to date.
Because there's like four songs between them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bruh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he barely goes gold if you add them together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like we talked about this before when he first came when he did the Wyoming project. Like we did the beef with 50 Cent and try to and that. Really,
I remember that. I remember that dumb shit.
No, but it sold it pushed the album sales.
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy Kanye because I don't fuck with 50 Cent because 50 Cent is lame now.
Because
the whole time
that was Graduation, wasn't it?
I don't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I think it was Graduation.
But I just remember it being like it was towards the end of 50 Cent's like dominance, and where it was like, oh, this guy's corny now, and it was like I don't rock with 50 no more. And it was like, okay, who's gonna have the biggest sales this week, Kanye or 50?
Right.
I'm gonna buy the Kanye because you know what I'm saying. I'm not buying 50. I'm gonna buy the 50. Right. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That sweet, and that fueled his album sales. Not to mention, it was a really good album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not only is this not working as a tactic, but the products are also terrible.
Right.
So how is this working to help push his albums?
Right. That's real shit. Because like, I will put up with a lot of shit for fucking good ass music. You know what I'm saying? Right. Looking at you, Lupe Fiasco. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of shit I will put up with. You know what I'm saying? Like I listen to fucking Leonard Skinner, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like they got the Confederate flag on their fucking album cover.
Yo, they're wild racist.
Wild racist, you know what I'm saying?
But
they make them fucking music.
But they're wild racist, but at the same time, Freebird.
You sound like Kanye.
You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do without Freebird? You know what I'm saying?
Dog, you sound like Kanye right now. Kanye's quote is, "How could you support Trump when he's racist?"
No.
If I were to care about everything that's racist, I could not do anything in America.
No, boom.
Trump says things, and he inspires.
But you know what? Like,
you sound
boom,
like
Freebird.
But like boom. Like listen,
y'all sound like Ye right now.
Freebird.
But like nigga, like Freebird.
But like boom. But like boom, seriously though.
Right now.
Boom, seriously though. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, Trump is racist. You know what I'm saying? But like, if the economy was popping, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucking cops stop shooting like little black boys in the street. You know what I'm saying?
That's opposite of racist. That's the complete opposite.
I'm saying like the motherfucker say nigga in his living room all he fucking wants. If he's doing a good fucking job, he's doing a good fucking job.
He's
you know what I'm saying? Like he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not. But for instance, you know what I'm saying? I would tolerate all the extra Trump shit. You know what I'm saying? If he was on point as a president. He happens to not be, you know what I'm saying? But like, I would tolerate the Kanye shit if the music was fucking dope.
Again,
the music slapped.
Again, we're talking about the Freebird factor here.
So,
like nigga, like no, boom, like you're really discounting the Freebird factor here. Like
So
if Kanye dropped a
guy-
Freebird tomorrow,
No.
like we might turn that shit around, nigga, because it's Freebird, nigga.
dog, if the point guard for the Knicks took y'all to the championship and was like, "Fuck Reeboks," you know what I'm saying?
It would hurt my soul, you know what I'm saying? But like that's just one thing I gotta put up with, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting a chip, baby. Like, come on,
Get the chip, baby.
if you was at Foot Locker, you know what I'm saying, and motherfucking Beanie Sigel walked over and slapped the cheesesteak out your mouth and was like, "You need to be a vegan." nigga."
First of all, I'd be honored, and I would never watch my face again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
First off, I would have to
Straight
contemplate
facts.
on what I did to make Beanie Sigel mad at me.
you know what I'm saying? You assassinated him, weren't you? Those sass beans.
I messed up. I sassed Beans. I apologize wholeheartedly. But I think Boom Dynamite is discounting the Freebird factor. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Boom's mad.
No, I couldn't hear you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It just cut back in. I was just like, I can't hear shit.
Yeah,
I don't know what y'all talking about.
like. First of all, Boom. I gotta wonder what I did to Beanie Sigel to deserve it.
You got the cheesesteak from the wrong place.
Well, then I fucking deserve it, dog. But then also, Beanie Sigel dropped Freebird, so like it's all good, Daddy.
If he was like, "Yo, fucking move to Jersey,"
I guess I got to move to Jersey then.
oh man,
I guess I got to move to Jersey.
you gonna turn your back to the block?
It's so dumb. You're still discounting Freebird. That's all I'm saying, nigga. Like, go back and listen.
I know
after
Freebird, dog. I know
after
it.
we're done, listen to Freebird again, Boom.
All right, whatever, bro.
If Kanye gives us a Freebird,
No,
I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do.
No, dog. It's not right. Like,
I'm not saying like Boom. I'm not saying it's like it's inexhaustible. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I'm not saying that this nigga be all the way out there acting wild. But like I'm just saying I will tolerate a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? If the product is good, you know what I'm saying?
So-
and the reality of it is the product is trash.
dog,
And actually, Boom. I saw a whole bunch of shout out to our dude Ant Farm. You know what I'm saying from Two's crib in Chicago. Like he's trying to make the point that Kanye is Kanye. This is the same Kanye that he's always been. The only difference is he's not making college dropout. He's not giving us late registration. It's not graduation. Exactly. So it's the same Kanye with trash ass music, which makes the same Kanye seem like a worse person.
that's not true, bro. How can George Bush doesn't care about white people be fucking? We need to end the 13th Amendment.
Because
That's not the same person, bro.
It is the same person. It's the same person on different sides of the coin. He just flipped over. That's all it is. He's still rash. He's still talking out the side of his mouth randomly without knowledge. It's all the same.
That's not random. That wasn't randomly without knowledge when he said George Bush doesn't care about black people. Like you know,
But at the same,
Kenny, you know when Kanye came out, he was a backpack rapper. You know what I'm saying? He had conscious lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
Mayonnaise colored Benz, I push Miracle Whips. I remember.
No, mayonnaise. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about what if somebody from the Shadows Hill got a deal? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't talking about coke and birds. I was talking like spoken words. You know what I'm saying? To you know what I'm saying? I like that whole shit. I like that freak shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's two different joints, bro. You gotta come on.
But
bro.
Drunk and Hot Girls is the same shit, right? All I'm saying is, and you gonna make me fucking defend George W. Bush. Yes, George Bush did not care about black people in New Orleans or in America, but he also gave copious amounts to Africa for medical and shit, for medical research and shit. So,
South Africa only.
And AIDS.
South Africa
and all.
only.
Okay. But my point is, like, it was
Trump didn't do none
still,
of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
it was still uninformed. It was just on the right side of history at that time.
I don't think it was uninformed. Like you saw by that point, there was video of George Bush getting a phone call, and it was like, "Yo, there is no more Ninth Ward." You know what I'm saying? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. And he was like, "Bet, hop on pop. I do not like me eggs and ham. You know what I'm saying? I will not eat them in a box. You know what I'm saying? I will not eat them with a fox."
Skirt, skirt.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like, there was video of that already. And juxtaposed to that video, there were people fucking making boats out of shit and trying to get out of New Orleans. Mm-hmm. That were all black. Mm-hmm. So that statement wasn't misinformed. It was rash. It was could have been called untimely, but it was accurate. Mm-hmm. The stuff that he's saying now is like Remy said, is hyperbolic to the point where I seen the reaction. I want to be trending. Mm-hmm. We talked about the SNL joint. When the SNL, I said shout out to SNL because they cut that shit.
Yeah, they cut it on the live TV.
And if it wasn't for Chris Rock, who was taping from his phone, you know what I'm saying, the world would never seen that joint. So it's like,
yo, first of all, it's like, does Chris Rock just like live at motherfucking 30 Rock? You know what I'm saying?
He should, dog. He should. He built that joint. You know what I'm saying?
It's real spit.
Built on the backs of black motherfucking comedians that never got paid, dog.
Right,
they just do. Kenan Thompson just got an Emmy, like yesterday.
Right, and he's one of the longest tenure SNL members.
Come on, bro.
Of all time.
Come on, bro.
I mean, shouts to Good Burger.
Home of the Good Burger.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not saying I agree with Ant Farm. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people who know Kanye a lot better than I do claim that this is the same Kanye. It's just times have changed.
Bruh, I just don't like the fact that people that are intelligent as, you know what I'm saying, they are trying to extrapolate up some kind of meaning or some kind of...
oh, no, I don't think they are. I just think that they're just like...
No,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I read an article today that was talking about how when he said that we should end the 13th Amendment, it was talking about how slavery, like he was like, what Kanye meant was that the slavery never really ended in America.
Yeah, the prison and all that shit.
Well, I mean, but it was a choice.
No, but what I'm saying is that Kanye didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? And an intelligent person hearing that would say, I don't think he's dumb, or maybe even if he's dumb, let me see what he's trying to say behind this. And they would try to extrapolate or pull together some kind of understanding of a minimalist statement. We should abolish the 13th Amendment. Why? Never said why.
Right.
That was it. He said abolish the 13th Amendment. This was said in love. The end. Yeah. That was it. So
and that's always his thing, is I'm doing this in love.
So like I said, intelligent people will extrapolate it up. What did he mean by that? Did he mean that like the prisons are still like the slavery system, or is it still like people being? And it was like, he didn't say that, bro. You're giving life to his words. You're making him seem more intelligent than what he is.
Right.
Same thing when he said the shit on TMZ, when he was like, what did he say?
Slavery was the choice.
Slavery was the choice.
And people were saying, like, I kind of understand what he's saying in the fact that, no, bro. Ain't nobody choose like that. Shut your dumb ass up, bro.
No, I hear you, bro. I hear you.
What's last week? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. You know
But I mean, at the same time, like we said, this is pretty much all in the name of his album. Whenever it comes out, it's coming out.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about his album. I think it's just him being crazy, bro.
But I mean, it happened. It happened with Life of Pablo. It happened with this one. Every time an album's coming out, he does some shit and talks about how he's off his meds. It's the same shit over and over and over. Like, I'm off my meds. I got this album coming out, and then after it does whatever it does, he disappears again. It's the same shit over and over and over.
But like, at what point are we like to blame? Because it's like, I feel like
we're always to blame.
No, like TMZ doesn't go to, like, you know what I'm saying, Gary Busey's house. Like, they know the nigga's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know he's been saying off the wall shit for like the last 20, 15 years, dog. So it's like, we don't go to these people. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know they all. When's the last time you seen like Bobcat Goldthwait on some shit? Like, oh shit.
He's on Wait, Don't Tell Me, though.
No. When's the last time you heard like TMZ, like, you know what I'm saying, the Inquirer.
Yeah. No, never.
We got these photos at his house. Like, no, I don't even want to see the nigga's house. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's probably some big wild shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, we know not to go to those people. Like, Gary Busey, bro.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do that.
Yeah, Chevy Chase and all that.
And no one's mad. They're like, oh, he's crazy. Everyone knows he's crazy. Like, what are you talking about?
Nah, we are. I mean, we just spent like 20 minutes talking about this guy, so we are to blame. We're the ones. Bro. And I don't know how we change that. When his album comes out, if it comes out this week, are you going to listen to it?
No, I will to review it. Yes, I will.
See, and that's what I'm saying.
But regardless, I would listen to it regardless of the pomp and circumstance. I would listen just because like we had to review it. Like I want to see what's going on. Yeah, that's true.
So if you didn't have to review it, would you listen to it?
No, but I wouldn't listen to half the albums I listened to by the end of the review.
Real spit. Point taken.
If it wasn't for them off weeks, I mean, we had a great year, but if it wasn't for them off weeks, I'm like, shit, I gotta find some shit. Like,
I gotta find something to listen to. Shit.
I ain't even no mixtapes. I gotta find a whole album. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Russ.
Or no shouts out to Russ.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Kanye's off his meds. Look out for an album coming. I'm sure we'll talk about it. I don't really want to listen to it. I have no interest, but we have a show to put on.
You got the Kanye bear tattooed on your back, though.
Yo, that bear is long gone, bro.
Okay. The laser treatment. Okay, respect.
You gotta cover it up with motherfucking Beanie Siegel's handprint, dog.
Yeah, you gotta laser that shit off with that War Machine laser, dog. Straight from that shoulder thing. You know what I'm saying? That should be a new alias, shoulder cannon. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm stealing that.
Please do.
Eric Reed, my man's went from he went from supporting Kaepernick and kneeling during the whole anthem, and he was right there next to him. He was out of the league just as long as Kaepernick for the most part, until this past week he got signed to the Carolina Panthers, who were in need of safety help. But Kaepernick still remains at large. Eric Reed has reported that he is going to find different ways to protest during the anthem or during the games. But I mean, out of the two guys who were out of the league for protesting and bringing light to police brutality, one of them is back in the league. Do you think that this is going to lead to Kaepernick getting back into the league? Or do you think that, this really means anything, or does it mean nothing? It's just they needed a safety. Eric Reed was out there. He's a good safety. So what do you think? Does it mean something? Does it mean nothing? What does it mean to Kaepernick? What do you think?
So one thing at a time, I guess.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Kaepernick. Everybody's wondering, it's like motherfucker took the knee. Motherfuckers in photos, you know what I'm saying, taking the knee, sitting right next to Kaepernick.
Right.
How come he has a job and Kaepernick doesn't?
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about this before. Kaepernick is not that good of a quarterback.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't follow football all that heavy, you know what I'm saying? But like I imagine that your boy Eric Reed is such a good cornerback. That's what he is,
safety.
Right? He's cornerback,
safety.
Right? Safety. It's such a good safety, you know what I'm saying, that a team is willing to put up with his shenanigans, end quote. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Kaepernick is such a good quarterback that teams are willing to put up with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do you want the motherfucking media circus around your fucking third string quarterback?
But see, I also think that part of that is the fact that Kaepernick was so outspoken about it, and Eric Reed was pretty much just like, I'm supporting you, I'm with you the whole way, I'm kneeling next to you, but I'm not going to be out there wilding out, you know what I'm saying, wearing the pig socks and all that.
I don't think it's that. You know what I'm saying? Like we were talking about this with the Kanye and the Trump shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I I'm willing to put up with a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If the end product is fucking bomb as fire.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Kaepernick was putting out motherfucking good product.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And ergo, motherfuckers don't want to deal with his extra shit. You know what I'm saying? I respect the motherfucking movement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that like I understand why he was kneeling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But average, you know what I'm saying, Joe Plumber type, you know what I'm saying, doesn't.
No, it never will.
Does it? And that shit is just a distraction. That shit is taking away from him watching the game that he wants to watch. You know what I'm saying? And so if the motherfucker's not helping you win, cause I promise you, if Kaepernick was out there throwing 100 touchdowns a game,
100?
Motherfuckers would let him wipe his dick on the flag. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's disgusting.
There would be no arguments. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, he's disrespecting the truth, but like that motherfucker did throw for fucking 10,000 yards last game. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucking QB rating was a motherfucking QB rating looked like my credit score. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I have a good credit score. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was about to say that motherfucking credit score could it depends on what kind of credit score. I mean, he might throw that for that right now. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But I promise you that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like winning solves all ills. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Solves all problems.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
You don't see you didn't see Jordan was punching Steve Kerr in the face. You know what I'm saying? But repeat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so yeah, you're right. Winning solves a lot of problems.
So if you the god at what you doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers will deal with whatever other shit you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but at the same time, though, he did go to the Super Bowl. He didn't win it, but he went to the Super Bowl. The
argument there is, you know what I'm saying, like, because I forget who was quarterback before him, but like my man got injured.
Alex Smith.
Then Alex Smith got injured, and they had to put Kaepernick in.
Mm-hmm.
And the 49ers were good enough without Kaepernick to go to the Super Bowl. Like, Kaepernick didn't need to be there. He did his job. He played well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the era when the motherfucking read option worked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The read option don't work no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can tell by your haircut, sir. You know what I'm saying? That you are not focused on football right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? All respect due to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect the movement and everything, but you're not playing football right now.
Right.
You getting motherfucking
you getting Nike checks,
citizenship awards and shit. You know what I'm saying? You getting Nike checks. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want.
And
you know what I'm saying? Like continue doing that.
Right.
You doing a load of good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And you do
feel me?
You do have that point though, Remy, that Eric Reed is not out here seeking endorsements. He's not out here doing interviews and doing all this wild shit to get attention, like kind of like how Kaepernick was doing. So you do have that point. So in that case, the Eric Reed, you know, who did concentrate on football, worked out, kept himself in shape, and can get signed, is slightly different. But at the same time, he is also still going to be a witness for the defense in Kaepernick versus the NFL. I mean, not the defense, but the prosecution in Kaepernick versus NFL. So, like, can he have it both ways?
I don't think he should. You know what I'm saying? But like, he did the job. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing to continue playing football. If that's what he wants to do, I'm never gonna get mad at a black man getting a check. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Get paid, black man, get paid.
Get paid, young nigga, get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout to Dolph.
So, boom. What do you think that Eric Reed getting signed really means anything, or what?
Listen, bro. I'm not like. What this shows me is that Eric Reed is a better football player than Colin Kaepernick.
Which is, yes.
I just said that same shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like, I mean, and I'm not saying that, well, like the fact that Kaepernick got the endorsement deal and is a face of this thing, I definitely, you know what I'm saying, weighs it more, you know what I'm saying, in Eric Reed's favor. But, you know what I'm saying, like, he's a better player.
Yes, fair enough. Man, but yeah, shouts out to Eric Reed getting paid, new safety for the Carolina Panthers. We'll see what happens with Kaepernick's case. And I just found it interesting that, you know, that it was a shock because, like, you have this guy who is good at safety just sitting out there and everybody didn't want him, and the Carolina Panthers finally stepped up. I was hoping that meant that maybe somebody will step up for Kaepernick.
Bro.
But let me ask you this, Boom.
I think
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think the position matters too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true.
You know, like all the quarterbacks that came on the draft this year, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much all them niggas are bopping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, you know, Josh Rosen's about to start, Josh Allen starting, like, that's like they just picked 8 quarterbacks out of the draft last year, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How many safeties went though? Like 3. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so it's like, I mean, that's a position in need that's much a lot different, and people get hurt more often playing safety than they do get hurt playing quarterback.
Yeah.
Shouts out
to Earl Thomas.
Exactly, broke his leg. You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to Earl Thomas with one of the illest pictures ever taken in a football game of him giving his own sideline the middle finger, being carted out.
Yeah,
that shit was amazing.
He's a real one, dog. He's a real one.
But let me ask you this, Boom. Who gets signed first, Kaepernick or Des Bryant?
Des Bryant.
You think so?
Des Bryant, because like what's going to happen is there's going to be a position of need, and I think that there are, like I said, there are less 6. You know what I'm saying? 6'6", 6'5" receivers that, you know what I'm saying, have a history of going to get the ball. Like Josh Gordon just got picked up by the Patriots. What are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Josh Gordon.
Yeah. He went. Yes.
Josh Gordon. That Josh Gordon. You know what I'm saying?
Bill Belichick went down to the rehab center, you know what I'm saying, to the methadone clinic, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, I got a spot for you, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I got you.
The nigga just copped a nickel bag of funk. You know what I'm saying? A nickel bag of funk?
But at the same time, it's kind of crazy that the 49ers of all teams lost their starting quarterback for the year and is now playing a backup.
That's true.
It's like, isn't this a time where you have a position of need and you need somebody to come in?
But there are there's dudes out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Sam Bradford's about to lose his job to a rookie. So you're telling me, like, you know what I'm saying, you want to go with Sam Bradford?
But it's also Sam fucking Bradford. Kaepernick's better than Sam Bradford. Nigga, you're better than Sam Bradford.
Sam Bradford's not bad. He's just terrible. You know what I'm saying? like you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he can be serviceable. Like when he was with the Rams, like he had that stout defense, like he was all right. They made it to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
You mean that 1 year where he played like 12 games?
The most games he's ever played in his life. You know
ever in a season?
But I'm just saying, like, there's other people out here, bro. Like, look at your man, Ryan Fitzpatrick. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Who came in and threw 400 yards in every game till last game.
Magic nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Fitzmagic nigga.
Right. And shout out to Mika Fitzpatrick, the rookie, who trademarked Fitzmagic, even though that wasn't his nickname.
Word.
Dog. Savvy.
I like that.
But yeah, there's other quarterbacks out here, bro. You can get somebody.
Yeah.
Uncle Rico's right here. Uncle Rico's right here.
Nigga, he threw it over a mountain.
Quarter mile, nigga.
Over a mountain, nigga.
Clear over those mountains. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Willie Beeman right here, bro. What you talking about?
My name is Willie Beeman. I keep the ladies screaming.
What we talking about, man? What we talking about here?
Think you could whoop me?
What we talking about, huh? What we talking about? Thug shit. Talking about, huh?
Damn, that's a washed man hip hop joint.
Yep. That's me,
Good
baby.
Lord. Good Lord.
Speaking of washed hip hop, I'm gonna go back to this topic because I didn't hear you on that.
Do it.
So we had this conversation, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z versus Lil Wayne. So what was Jay-Z's reign of dominance? What are the years?
From 98 up
Right.
to 2000. When is Black Album? 2003?
I gave him 2004.
2000.
So you say 2003. 98 to 2003 is 5 years, correct?
Correct.
Even though Jigga held you down for 6 summers, damn, where's your love? But anyway, what would you say Lil Wayne's years of prominence were?
Of dominance?
Mm-hmm.
2002 to 2005, 6?
I'd give him before. When did that Carter drop?
The first Carter?
Mm-hmm.
It was like 2002 or something.
Let me look it up. Man. And then when did Lollipop drop?
I couldn't even tell you.
Because that marked the end. You
No. I say that because that's when, like, that was Lil Wayne's.
That's peak. Yeah.
That was his hard knock. You know what I'm saying? Any moment. That's when it was like the person that doesn't listen to hip hop, the person that doesn't know.
It's like this is like when you're sitting watching it, like this is ridiculous.
They're like, oh, that's Lil Wayne. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
The Carter was 2004.
The Carter was 2004. But he was coming before the squad up mixtapes before that. So I might give you 2002, 2003. And so that's the point where that was like Jay's Annie moment, where it was like, oh, when people knew who Jay-Z was. You know what I'm saying? Like when people who didn't know rap was like, oh yeah, Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
Lollipop was Lil Wayne's Hard Knock Life joint.
Mm.
And I argue that until Drake came along, you know what I'm saying, he was like the nigga in the game.
When did Drake come along? That was what,
2008, 2009? 2009, I think, is when You the Best really popped.
So if you give me like 2003, 2009, that's 6 years. We talked about Jay. That was like 6 years.
I'm not giving you.
You're not giving me no squad mixtapes. You're not giving me.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not giving you up to 2009, bro.
Then who?
I'm giving you up to the Carter 2. By the time Carter 3 comes out,
you're smoking.
No, I'm saying by the time Carter 3 comes out, bro. Like he at that time he had dropped. When was that stupid ass rock album? Wasn't that before Carter 3?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. You still drop duds. Like Jay still dropped Blueprint 2 in the middle of his dominance. Like, you know what I mean? He still had bad albums there.
Yeah.
So you can have that rock album, but you're not going to talk about like Leather So Soft. You're not going to talk about like when he did Stunning Like My Daddy. Like when it was like, you know what I'm saying? All them joints, like he was the hottest rapper in the game, and you got to admit it, bro.
But I'm saying Blueprint 2 comes out, but then Jay rebounds from that. And I'm saying there was really no Carter 3 is not a rebound from that stupid ass rock album.
Carter 3 has joints on it, bro.
I'm not saying it doesn't. Like fucking Kingdom Come has joints on it, but Kingdom Come's a bad album.
Bro, so you got so but even after that, you got other joints that he has on here. Like I said, so we're going you said from the Carter 2, you said from the Carter 2 to what?
I said Carter after Carter 2 is when the fall off starts.
But Carter 3 has the Lollipop on it. And that's when he's the most like prominent like rapping because he's doing a crossover and the Millie.
Millie was dope.
Sure. No, but I'm not saying that like the songs were dope. I'm saying that's like he was the biggest rapper in the game at that time. And those songs Who was?
In 2008? Hold on, I gotta go back in time because I don't remember.
That's what I'm saying, bro. A lot. The Lollipop was like, you know what I'm saying, smashing
in the vacuum of Jay-Z retiring. You know what I'm saying? Like,
come on,
there was Wayne and then It was Wayne until Drake.
That's my point. And if you add those years up, it's about the same.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who the fuck came out in 2008, bro.
Dog, A Milli was the biggest song of that year. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying it wasn't the biggest song. I'm just saying I don't remember who the fuck came out in 2008.
You can't be the hottest nigga in the game if you just came out.
Why not?
You gotta brew, bro. You gotta pay your dues. You know that, dog. You know that.
Rick Ross came out in 2008.
He had a single. He wasn't the hottest nigga in the game, dog.
He was like Rick Ross was still under. You know what I'm saying? Maybach music was still under like motherfucking Young Money.
Yeah. DMX arrested for not having a valid driver's license.
Respect.
Nate Dogg is arrested for terroristic threats.
God bless the dead.
You know what I'm saying?
Dog, 2008 was wild, apparently. I don't remember all this shit. Fucking Polo the Don? Holy shit. Remember that nigga?
Bruh, listen. So that's the Carter 3. You know what I'm saying? The Carter 4, which came out in 2011, had How to Love. You know what I'm saying? Had I'm not saying these are great songs, but like this speaks to like these are prominent songs. These were the most prominent songs of the joint. Had 6 Foot, 7 Foot. You know what I'm saying? Had John with Rick Ross. Had How to Love on that joint. She Will with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like it had 5 singles. It had 6 singles on the joint.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's #1 rapper type shit. Like if you're not, you know what I'm saying, the hottest rapper, you don't get 6 singles, bro.
I mean, at the same time though, that's when the whole Cash Money shit is like starting to bubble up, right?
But still,
no, I'm asking because I can't remember.
You're right, but how can the Cash Money shit bubble up without the hottest? Like Rockefeller bubbled because they had Jay and he was the hottest.
No. I'm saying
his
his
Mill album because Jay was on it.
I'm saying I don't remember. I'm saying
I remember All Money being legal.
I'm saying I don't remember if that was when his beef with Cash Money starts to bubble up.
That was after Carter 4. That was 2000.
Oh, okay. That was
13.
after. Okay.
That was 2013-ish, 2014.
All right. I legit could not remember when that started being a big deal.
So, I go back again.
Mm-hmm.
Carter with the Go DJ. You know what I'm saying? When I think Lil Wayne stepped out. 2004.
Mm-hmm.
I think the height was Carter 3 when he had that Lollipop. That's when he had the most crossover effect. 3 times platinum. That was his highest selling album.
Mm-hmm.
2008. And it ended with the Carter 4, which was in 2011.
Yeah, see, I don't agree with that. I think the fall off is after 3, but so what's your point? Even if it's the like even in Jay's fall off, he still had like Kingdom Come. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was still there was clearly a decline, but it was still like you're still the hottest thing in the game. Like it's like when fucking Jordan was playing, like you're still the hottest thing in the game, but you can't dunk on everybody no more. You know what I'm saying? Kobe was the best player in the league and he still wasn't winning championships, but you were still the best. So like my point being that Jay's reign and Wayne's reign is almost the same length. And
that's a lot coming from Boom, yo.
That is a lot. That's a whole lot.
It was a real heated conversation. And we broke it down. I was like, and I just feel like Wayne needs to be respected. Like, you know, in his album that he talks about, like we're gonna review it, when his album he talks about like influencing the game and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you got to be a GOAT to do that, man. Like I don't know,
but I don't think the problem is Wayne doesn't get respect. I think he gets a lot of respect
as a GOAT.
No, as one of the greatest of all time, he definitely does not. But he definitely gets a lot of respect. He's not top 10, but he gets a lot of respect.
If you had the game for like 6-7 summers, dog, like.
And he hasn't really had a bounce back. Like Jay dropped Kingdom Come, but after that we had Blueprint 3 and then American Gangster.
Dog, he dropped
American Gangster. Don't say Blueprint 3.
Dog, he dropped Rebirth And that was that like a rock joint, and he came back with Carter 4 with the joints on, like we just talked about. Like,
yeah,
Carter 4 had joints on it.
I'm not saying it didn't.
Shouts to Andre.
Wasn't my cup of tea, but yes, it had joints on it.
Well, he bounced like. I just feel like you said, and if you were to make a chronological map, right, and had like who had the game these years, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I think that's how you measure GOATdom. That's my metric for like Jordan. When Jordan was at the top, no one else ate.
Who's beating him? Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like who whooped him? Who gonna whoop me?
Not until the Wizards could he get whooped.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's his reign was over by then. But still, like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like in that 8-year period, because I still counted 2 years where he was retired, because I feel like he could have came off the baseball field and gave you 45. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. But he was the most dominant player in the league.
He was too busy playing with Bugs Bunny at that time. So
you know what I'm saying? But like Wayne was the most dominant person in the league from 2004 to about 2011.
So, but this goes to a much deeper topic of are we measuring this by skill or by sales and popularity? I think that's where we're going to have that philosophical difference of, you know, putting you inside of the greatest of all time.
How could you be somebody's favorite for 11 years and be Wack?
Oh, dog, you really want to ask that question?
Name somebody.
But we're gonna talk about like I think it's safe to say that maybe Kendrick has more bars than Jay-Z.
That's it.
Okay.
I don't agree with that at all.
Okay, you could argue that, but like, there's always gonna be a better rapper.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's always someone who's so focused on just fucking bars that
Royce.
like it doesn't matter if he pops.
Yeah. Royce has more bars.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, like Royce. Is Royce a better rapper than Drake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's at the top of the game?
Yeah, that doesn't matter. That's two separate things. You're right. You know what I'm saying? You can be better. Like it's like you said, like LeBron James is the best player in the NBA.
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But he can't beat 4 All-Stars. 5 now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I think to that point, it's like during those years, Wayne was selling the most, and he's everybody's favorite. But at the same time, Fonte could out-rap him at the same time.
You're disrespecting Gilly, though.
No, I'm not disrespecting Gilly.
And that's Philly.
I'm not. You were disrespecting Gilly.
How can you lay your head down? How could you go to sleep at night?
You're disrespecting Gilly by giving these years to Wayne, but going with your argument that Wayne is at the top of the game. But at that time, Fonte out-raps him.
I don't know that to be true.
Every year, Fonte out-raps him.
I don't know it. You gotta go back and listen to the comments.
I don't know that to be true.
I know that to be true for sure.
Wayne got bars.
I'm not saying Wayne doesn't. I never said Wayne did not have bars.
Don't let that rock album in the middle of all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, throw you off the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, that motherfucker can spit. You know
I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying he can't spit. I'm not saying he ain't got bars. And I'm not saying Gilly ain't got bars either. I'm saying Fonte out-raps Wayne at that time. It still does.
That doesn't, we just talked about, that doesn't mean you're not at the top of the game.
Exactly.
At what point was Fonte ever at the top of the game?
And so that goes back to my point. When we talk about greatest of all time, what are we talking about? Are we talking about bars? Are we talking about popularity? Are we talking about sales? Are we talking like all of that impact?
Yes, it's a melting pot of all of that, right? Mm-hmm. And the problem with the people that we like to listen to, the cannabis, is that, you know what I'm saying, you got too much salt in your sauce. And the salt that they got is bars, like, you know what I'm saying? And when you cook food and you put a little salt, this shit tastes good. You know what I'm saying? But if it's too salty, you know what I'm saying, I can't fuck with it. Uh-huh. You know, a lot of these battle rappers, the dudes that we listen to, like, you know what I'm saying, for fun, can't make a song, bro.
No, they can't.
Have you heard what's my man from Baltimore?
Tay Rock.
Tay-Rock. Have you heard a Tay-Rock song?
No, I have not.
I don't want. Nor do I
Oh
want
my
to.
God, they're terrible. But if Tay-Rock's in front of another man, I want to listen to that shit twice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
pause.
Right. You know what
You know
I'm
what I'm
saying?
But yeah, like it's that's what it is, dog. Like they got too much. They got too much of one thing in their songs. And to be the best rapper, Jay-Z of all time, you have to have, you know what I'm saying, the best songs.
This is another conversation.
No, it's
Jay
not.
over Big.
The longevity proves it. He's got. I mean,
Okay. All
has
right.
to.
That was my only question.
Have to. And then,
That was my only question. I got no follow-ups.
I wouldn't say Black Thought, but that's. I'm gonna call Malcolm on the jump, and we'll save that for. And Snorminati has some comments on that too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shout out to Snorminati. You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to Snorminati. So in conclusion, Jay and Wayne are neck and neck. Is your point?
I'm asking you.
You're asking me? No, Jay's above Wayne.
Remy?
Because I say that because Jay is before Wayne. When Wayne was doing wobbly drop it like it's hot, Jay was dropping Volume 2.
The W. Carter collection.
Yeah. The S. Carter collection.
No, the W. Carter. You don't remember that joint?
I do remember that. Oh shit, I forgot about that.
That was the mixtape that Wayne put out.
Yeah.
And if you
got that.
If you listen to the Carter 2, it's almost like he is New York, Brooklyn rapper.
Mm-hmm. The beats were very New York,
right?
Also,
but I give you that point. I'm not saying that Wayne is better than Jay, nothing like that. I just think that
of course.
Like when you said initially, Remy, I just had to scoff and clutch my pearls. Like, how dare you? You know what I'm saying? But looking at the timeline, it just became a little bit more understandable. And I said, I just feel like Wayne needs a little bit more consideration than he gets.
Mm. And I think that also comes from, I mean, obviously the uptoppiness, the East Coast bias, right. like you just said, you clutch your pearls, and people, but at the same time, people in the South also kind of have that pearl clutch,
right?
Moment when you say, a New York rapper is better, like they kind of get defensive a little bit too. And I mean, that's just where we are. Like you, where you grow up and what you grow up on is what you clutch your pearls when somebody says something is better. So for Kim, I mean, it shouts out to Kim for putting up that sound argument about, what I'm saying, between the two. I always fall to the up top in this, but right. That's me. It's just me. Remy, you got any parting words?
I think there's an argument to be had there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? I still put Jay up top. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I think there's something to be said. You just say like Lil Wayne just dropped an album, and like I was totally prepared for it to suck.
We about to talk about it,
and it doesn't really suck. We gonna talk about it.
Hold on to that. Hold on to that.
$100 bills, got $100 bills, got $100 bills, got $100 bills.
Let me get this out the way first. The Black Business of the Week is Posh Candles. This is when it's time to set the mood down at ATL. Boom, when, you know what I'm saying? When
it's party time.
when grandma steps out with the youngins and it's time to get it popping down in the dirty.
Respect.
You go to poshcandleco.com, and their mission is to inspire women to be their authentic selves by using catchy phrases and statements that encourage a positive mindset, promote self-love, spark laughter, and offer an on-trend approach to the relaxing flicker of a candle flame.
Okay, can we pause for a second, Kenny?
What up?
$1 million idea, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I might have to cut this out. The Rock Marciano Motivational Mondays on a candle, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
I'm just saying, I don't know if you want to cut this out. I don't know if you want, you know what I'm saying?
soon.
I don't know if you want to talk about all this right here, but we might have to get on the chat or something talk about this. But I'm telling you, man,
we have to take that offline. We have to take that offline.
Okay, say less.
Yeah, say less. But yo, if you go down there to poshcandleco.com and you go into the shop tab, you can see all of the candles that they got. They got the allergic to bullshit candle. They got the bad and bougie candle. They got the big cozy sweater candle. You don't know nothing about that, boom, down in Hotlanta. You don't need no sweaters down there. You can get the Black Girl Magic candle, the Blog Like a Boss, Boss Girl Magic, Carpe Diem and coffee, clear quartz, rose quartz. They got all types of shit. So go to poshcandleco.com. The prices are nice too. That allergic to bullshit candle is only $15, bro. And then, you know what I'm saying, you pay for the shipping, you set that shit up, turn that on, all of a sudden your Twitter followers disappeared. You know why? Because you're allergic to bullshit. They disappear. You ain't got the bullshit Twitter followers no more.
But can you party with that shit?
Can you party with it?
Yeah.
Of course you could party with it.
But party and bullshit?
But you allergic to the bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. So can you party though?
But you partying.
I don't know.
That's an existential question. I got to think about that shit.
Exactly.
But yo, in the meantime, go to poshcandleco.com, cop this Mr. Smell Good candle for $15. And you know what I'm saying? Love yourself. So poshcandleco.com, Black Business of the Week. So now let's get to the main event. Who wants to start it off and talk about Lil Wayne?
I'll chime in here and see how it goes.
All right.
What the fuck though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the fuck though. I don't bluff, bro. Aiming at your head like a buffalo.
Alright, so I feel like, you know what I'm saying, number one, I felt like it was like a regurgitation, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't been able to, you know what I'm saying, say anything or put out any content in a while other than features. And it's a lot. Like last week we talked about the Lupe.
It's a lot.
We talked about the Lupe, but this is a lot. And it's not even like we talked about the Lupe, like the first half of the Lupe was like kind of like, you know what I mean, thematic. And like the last maybe quarter of it was just like, I got these songs too, y'all.
Yep.
I felt like that with Wayne a lot. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I'm going to go here. I'm going to talk about this joint with Kendrick Lamar, which is dope about, you know what I'm saying, about how I do these bitches. And the next song, I'm singing about how I love bitches.
Yep.
And I was like, what?
It's wild all over.
It's not cohesive. It's just like, I just threw up all this content I had for the last 3 years.
Yeah. Remy, how'd you feel about it?
That said, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I expected it to be trash.
Full on.
It's not trash. It's not trash. It's actually, I mean, like he's spitting bars. They're all over the place, but they're bars there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, I will take exception to like some of his beat selection.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was kind of weak there. You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like his lyrical and like his lyricalness and his delivery are what made the album okay. Like if it was just a beast, that album would have been the trash I thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But like it was pretty good. Like he doesn't sound as wise as I thought he would. You know what I'm saying? It worked. I mean, it worked for him. You know what I'm saying? Like is this his best work? Fuck no.
No,
you know
of
what I'm saying?
not.
Like, like it's good. It's good enough for now. It's good enough for 2018.
Listen, man. Let me so start to finish. When it first came on, and it was the intro with his mama.
Yep.
I felt uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
I was like, what is this? Like, why is she telling this shit? Like, she was crying. Like, she was like, you always here for me, Dwayne. I love you, Dwayne. I was just like,
I love you. I love you, Wayne.
I was like, what? All right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like fucking 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like, you know what I mean, like a 40-second spot where she's just like, you always did the best, Dwayne. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
She's talking real shit.
Yeah.
So I felt uncomfortable. I didn't really like that joint. The next joint where they had your man Triple X, you know what I'm saying, on the joint.
Oh, that song was awful, son.
It's gonna be huge. You know it is.
It's gonna be big, but that song is so fucking bad.
It's gonna
be huge.
It's gonna be huge, and you know it. Was alright, but I don't like the fact that Triple X just did a hook and didn't have a bar on the song. That was good.
Does he have bars? I've never listened to him.
Doesn't matter. He didn't have a chance. God bless the day. God bless the day. Maybe he was supposed to, but whatever. Man. Next, listen, man. I'm gonna say this. I don't know if we can just keep letting Travis Scott make the same song over and over again.
Kwame loves him.
I've been saying this, man.
I mean, like this joint sounds just like the last joint. You know what I'm saying?
Kwame loves him.
And Wayne is spitting, but all his songs sound exactly the same. Like, like you could literally, like, it could be a motherfucking 60-minute mashup. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like the best of blend tapes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Next. This shit with Nicki Minaj, who sings the entire fucking time.
Yep.
I was like, she's really gonna try to do this. Like no one's gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna try to sing.
And you know what? I'd rather her sing than rap.
And it's still whack. Next though, this Mona Lisa with Kendrick Lamar. Mm-hmm. First off, this song did not need Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Like, the concept of this song stood alone without him.
Yeah, it was a pretty good concept.
And it was a really good song. When Kendrick came on, this is one of the, like, best songs I've heard in, I don't know, man, maybe like the last 2-3 years, dog. This is...
Wow.
This is, like, the way that they constructed it. It's not a size. The way that
is a size.
It's not a size. The way that they constructed it, wherein, like, they're first off, they're both rapping their asses off. Like, let's not get confused. There's bars on both sides of that joint. But to the point where Wayne is talking about how he's still your girl and he's making her, you know what I'm saying, play you and whoop gonna get you set up for the robbery. And you're like, Wayne's a pimp, ha ha ha. And then Kendrick comes on like, I'm the simp. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one that's getting played by this junk. Mm-hmm. Brilliant, dog. The way the beats in the joint is brilliant, joint. Not a size, dog.
That's a size.
Not a size.
That's an extra size.
That's the best song on the album.
Extra size on the side.
That's the best song on the album.
Oh, it definitely is. That was just extra size on the fries, dog.
Nah, bro. Then they got the joint with Snoop when the beat changes, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, explosive.
That's great. I really enjoy that.
You really about to go through all 23 songs?
I'm skipping around.
Oh, okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying? Lastly, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where he found Nivea. You know what I'm
saying? In the Walmart, nigga.
Was it Craigslist? Like, it was like they brought Backpage back. You know what I'm saying? But Nivea's on the joint. And then lastly, on the joint with Shanti.
Mm-hmm. Manny Fresh.
No, it's not enough Manny Fresh. Like, why is Mac Man singing the joint and not Manny Fresh?
We got badass bitches.
But if Mac Man would have done that, I mean, if Manny Fresh would have said that joint, you know, that shit would have popped off crazier, dog.
That would have popped off. You're right.
And it's like, you talking about it's a Manny Fresh beat. Let's get Manny on the joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We're going to start getting it off right. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Now, there's one track that you didn't speak on specifically that I did want to get y'all opinions on, and I think you know exactly which one I'm talking about. It's Game Time.
I know you're going to talk about Game Time, dog.
A man, Swiss Beats, brings back
I love that
special
song.
Delivery.
I love that song.
With some extra pots and pans. You know how Swiss Beats do.
Dog.
How do y'all niggas were closer to New York than I was being in Philly, but I still felt that special delivery. How did y'all niggas feel about Wayne and Swiss flipping special delivery?
You go ahead,
Remy,
because
two put in the chat. He's like, how do y'all feel about the Swiss delivery beat? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And begrudgingly, I fucking like everything fucking Swizz Beatz does, bro. Like, and I wish I didn't, you know what I'm saying? But, like, there's always so much fucking energy behind this shit. And, like, the motherfucker could literally, like clap his hands and stomp his foot one time, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's just so much fucking energy, dog. Like, the fucking roof blows off the building.
And that's pretty much every beat that he does, though.
Every single beat that he does, you know what I'm saying? A bike whistle or a bell.
All I gotta hear is showtime, and it's a rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and like, I hate that, like, it's a derivative, like, remake of Special Delivery. You know what I'm saying?
But like, legit, it's just Special Delivery.
But like that, but tell me that shit don't fucking slap, bro. Like, there's so many more bells and whistles. Like, literally,
there are.
You know, saying that shit.
Dog, like I said, we were dropping down from DC. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, Kim, I gotta listen to this joint, so we gotta review it. She took the whole album, so we gotta listen to the whole album. And so we put the joint on. I don't know what happened. I'm driving. My shoulders started shaking. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I almost swerved the V. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Kim, this is a banger. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the joint right here. And she's like, even like from New Jersey, I was like, I don't know. So we listened to the whole album, and we're like, you know, like we said, it's a lot. And she's like, are we done now? And I was like, play that Swizz Beatz joint one more time. I love that fucking song, bro.
It is crazy. It's like a fucking Pavlovian response because, bro, like, it's awesome. So I listened to the joint on my headphones at work, and like you said, it was a lot, and I enjoyed a bunch of tracks on there. But then I was in the car with Beans with my fiance, and she was listening to the album, and I was like, yo, put on that Swizz Beatz joint. Did you listen to that joint yet? She was like, no, I haven't listened to it. Which one is it? I said, it's Uproar. Go ahead, put that on. And she put it on in the whip, and like you, Boom, my shoulder started.
Oh no!
Like, I couldn't control it. It was like my shoulder started moving side to side, and I was like, oh, put that away. Put that away. Like, I couldn't help it, dog. It's something about that goddamn beat that just calls for a fucking Harlem Shake. And
first off, it's fucking Special Delivery. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, when that shit comes on at any function, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see the niggas creep back in the room like motherfucker that Tom and Jerry meme.
When it's Special Delivery, dog.
But you know what I'm saying? On top of that, it's fucking Swizz throwing Swizz all over that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dog,
how could you go wrong,
like
dog?
It's like the fucking amalgamation of Swizz Beatz and Puff Daddy at the same time. And
man.
We have memories of Puff Daddy, but then Swizz adds extra Swizz Beatz on top of Puff Daddy.
Dog.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know how speakers didn't just spontaneously explode when that joint comes on.
Exponentially raised to Kirk Franklin. You know what I'm saying? Like, just all the Sicers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Sicers united. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, straight up.
That song, now, I'm telling you, because I listened to it, and he was like, I don't know, what's going to be a single, so many songs. And I was like, they should make this goddamn Uproar. She was like, that's not going to be a single. And I was like, listen, I'm telling you what I know. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you what I know to be true.
We almost crashed the V, you know what I'm saying, on 95 South. You know what I'm saying?
Almost wrapped it around the light pole.
You know what I'm saying?
Almost wrapped that out.
Because goddamn snakes get slithery. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, I forgot. They do get slithery.
Yeah.
But yo, all right. So let me run down what I had wrote down about this joint. I said off top, throw away half the album because I can't fucking stand Wayne singing.
Right.
And Wayne sings for a good, maybe not half, but close to half of the album. Throw that shit away. Give me the Wayne raps, and out of that, Uproar, Mona Lisa, Dope Niggas with Snoop. I think start this shit off with the Manny Fresh joint. That should be the single. Mm-hmm. I think that's the one to get.
Just out of respect, you know what I'm saying?
Like, right. And then you got the last two joints on there. Used To, which I think he's rapping his ass off on. Used To. That one's dope. And Let It All Work Out, where he gets real deep, talks about his suicide attempt and all that. I think you take all those, put those together, and just those, the album's fire. But it's all this. You got that Triple X song, it's whack,
bro. But you got
the joint with Nicki is
it's terrible. He's singing on that joint. She's singing most of it.
Yeah. So like,
but the joint is like we talked about. He had this reign, and there's people that only know him or knew him only from Lollipop or knew him only from How to Love. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so it's like I gotta put a singing joint on it because, like, you know what I'm saying, this is what made me go, you know what I'm saying, double platinum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what made me go triple platinum. Like I gotta put like when I was breathing on the beat talking about you know what I'm saying? It wasn't fucking with me.
Right.
But now I'm hot, they all on me.
But also, I also wanted to point out, like you said, Boom, the beats were not up to par for the most part. Like, they're way too dour. They're way too restrained. It's almost like how the Migos, like most of their joints sound the same. Same shit happened on here. It's like, and I saw a chart, like niggas actually put a chart out. Mm-hmm. Lil Wayne used way more producers for this joint than he's ever used before.
Is that because of the shit with Cash Money?
I think so. I think it was just like some of these joints were already done. Some of them probably had to get remade. Yada yada yada. So it's it was a lot of the same to me. But then you have fucking Swiss Beats break up the monotony with Uproar, and then like you have the joint with Snoop that goes into explosive, and that's dope. And it's like dope. All the joints that have some variety to them stood out, but all the other joints just sounded like real slow and kind of downtrodden. I don't know.
What you're not gonna do is try to play that Swiss Beats joint like it's dope just because other shits are trash.
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Listen, snakes get slithery. Okay? All right? Okay?
Bruh. I swear on God, if I gotta lean in and show y'all the meaning of chivalry, though.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Also, can we shout out Remy, who had the meanest Harlem Shake in 2001?
What?
Nigga, Remy was the fucking Harlem Shake king on campus, dog.
Makeup, baby, got it all covered. You know what I'm saying? Gravy, baby, I got it all smothered.
Got it all smothered. Yo, Remy could Harlem Shake with the best of them.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Remy, you might have to dust that joint off for homecoming, bro.
No, you gotta do
got it, dog.
You gotta do it for the Instagram video, dog. This is this whole episode. It's gonna be you joint in the 6X white tee, dog. You know what I'm saying?
we gotta get Ab to bring out the big speaker. We're going to put on Uproar, and Remy, you gotta pull out the Harlem Shake. You gotta dust it off, bro.
I don't know if I'd be able to not Harlem Shake. You know what I'm saying? If that shit comes on, dog. You have to do it.
He's gonna go
whole fucking party going Harlem Shake.
He's gonna go in the closet. There's gonna be a shoebox with some reason. He's like, I swear to God. hey, Remy's gonna be like somebody like the nigga Ace. Like I said, I never do this shit again, man.
You keep bringing me back.
Nigga, that closet is going to be Remy's phone booth. He's going to go in there.
Damn it.
He's going to change it to the 6X white tee and the white rees.
Dog, he's going to have
Harlem shaking, nigga.
He's going to have an 8 5/8 fitted. You know what I'm saying?
To the side, nigga, to the side. Red, white, and blue.
Like, damn, is that a 9? Yeah, yes, a 9. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah, you got to dust that joint off for homecoming, Remy. It's going down.
Mm-hmm.
It's going down. But
see what I can do.
Boom. What else did you listen to? Or was that the main course?
Actually, you know what I'm saying, and this was awesome because you know what I'm saying, I love my wife.
Mm-hmm. She
found this Beanie Sigel playlist. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. What are we talking about here?
This Beanie Sigel playlist, and what's the joint?
Why have you not put a link up?
I gotta get her to find it. But there's this joint. What's the joint, Cannon? When it was the freestyle where he was like, shit. This was like, you know what I'm saying? After when he was talking about being locked up. Damn it, bro! I just lost this shit on the top of my head. I've been drinking beers. But you know and they turned into a song. It was a Green Lantern freestyle.
Oh, there was a whole lot of freestyles on there.
Towards the end of his career, he was like, you know what I mean? I gotta find this joint, bro.
Yeah, find that joint. Because if you talk about Green Lantern freestyle, all I can think about is the Who Shot You joint. Your kids butt fuck them.
I think that might have been it, dog. No, it wasn't 100 Miles and Running.
That was on there too.
It was like what? I can't remember. It was kind of like some What's Your Life Like shit, but like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But this is like towards the end of his career where like he was about to get locked up, dog. And it was like, come on, bro. You know this joint, bro. When I find the joint, you're like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, all right, yeah. Find that joint.
But that's what I've been listening to.
All right, while you looking for that, Remy, you said me and you about to have what you've been listening off because I got something. But go on. What's your joint?
All right, yeah. So I don't know what got into me, dog. Like Wednesday last week, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? I want to hear Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying?
It's for the kids.
on the way home, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, specifically, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to hear motherfucking Raekwon, the ice cream joint. Ice cream man is coming, dog.
What's the problem? I don't understand.
And bro,
watch these rat eaters get all up in your guts. French vanilla, butter, pecan, chocolate deluxe. Even caramel sundaes is getting touched and scooped in my ice cream truck. Get up. Yo, honey, bitch.
How old were we when that joint dropped? You know what I'm saying? I was
like in 7th grade because I remember this girl with some big ass titties had that Caramel Delight shirt. And I was trying to...
Yeah, that was like 94, 95.
I was like 7th grade.
All right, that makes sense, bro. The hook on this song is so fucking egregious. Shouts to Method Man, but watch these rap niggas get all up in your guts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yep.
And like the verses are on par with the fucking hook. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga Ghostface verse is so motherfucking like anti-Me Too, dog. Like,
it's dripping in misogyny, dog.
What are you talking about?
It's so misogynistic.
I must have missed that part. What are you talking about?
Goddamn backyard's begging like a busy. You know what I'm saying?
If I was Jimmy,
excuse me, honey, don't mean no harm. Turn around again.
Excuse me, hon. I don't mean no harm.
How is that Me Too? Again. That's polite. That's chivalry. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, it's so egregious, you know what I'm saying? But like, alright, so like the motherfucking gateway drug was motherfucking ice cream, you know what I'm saying? So like that's off that motherfucking purple tape, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit that changed the rap landscape, you know what I'm saying, when it dropped, you know what I'm saying? And motherfucking I wanna go on record, I think the motherfucking Cuban Links was RZA's best work, dog.
Whoa. The best work?
No.
I think it was his best work, dog.
Wow. Over ODB? Over Return to the 36?
But this man...
Yeah.
Over Jizza? Liquid Swords?
Yeah.
Bobby Digital?
Come on, bro.
Over the doodle? The nigga said doodle. What are you talking about here, daddy?
Even though Tragedy was fucking dope, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And shouts to that video, dog. But motherfucking like it's a toss up, Daytona or motherfucking or motherfucking Cuban Link, dog. I'm gonna give the nod to Cuban Link.
That's always the argument, though. That's the only argument that we had in Wu-Tang.
Are you talking Daytona?
You talking Raekwon? You talking Ghostface? What you talking?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's but like that, that fucking purple tape, like go back and listen to that shit. Like it still knocks to today. You know what I'm saying? Like we fucking like motherfucking Marciano and Conway. This shit is that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the foundation. That's where all that shit came from, though.
Yep.
And like it's just fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to never understanding what Raekwon is talking about. You know what I'm saying?
And that's always why the like Conway and Marciano and them get props from the heads is because it's just the woo. It's
carrying on the legacy.
Yeah, it's just not
like
it's the woo. It's just not them. But yo, I can top you, Remy.
Go for it.
So first, let me say Logic dropped a new joint called the Young Sinatra 4. It's actually really dope. Speaking of woo, because he got the whole woo on the joint.
Is Redman on?
But what's up?
Is Redman on?
No. You're right. It ain't the whole woo. You're right.
You.
Capadonna's on there though. Cappuccino, nigga. But yeah, no, Young Sinatra 4 is really dope. It's more boom bap. There's no trap joints on there. But he's going for it. He's really going for it on that joint. So
yeah, I could have never imagined that this shit here could happen. Went from the basement to 30 million just off of rapping. Young Sinatra, that boy that brought you so many classics. Ain't never coming with nothing less than the illest tactics. Thought the series was over, but we just getting started.
Give Logic Young Sinatra 4 a listen. It's dope. Dropped the same day as Wayne, so it kind of got overshadowed.
Kinda.
Yeah. But yeah, listen to that. But here's the joint though. And boom, you gonna love this. So I'm listening to a cannabis freestyle tape as I want to do. And a certain DJ Clue freestyle comes on where cannabis and journalists go back and forth.
No. Up it.
So I listened to Journalist's only album, Scribes of Life.
Yo, journalist nigga, even on my nicer days, I heat you up, spin you round, call me microwave, skate off like at an ice capade.
Why? Was this on the hard drive?
It was on the hard drive.
Yeah.
It was on the hard drive. Yeah, it wasn't a good album. Journalists be spitting though. He said he dressed so sharp that he scrapes the concrete.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bar. But there's not many bars to be had. It has Flowetry on there before, they blew up because they were all signed to.
I do remember that.
Yeah, because they were all signed to Motown, with Jimmy Cozier, by the way. And they were also the winning team. They were also signed to Dr. J's son's J Irving Group record label. But I mean, there's some joints on there, but overall, it was not good. But yeah, Journalists, Scribes of Life, I know nobody saw that one coming.
No, I can't find this mini sequel joint, dog. But I'm gonna find it.
But I need to hit the streets of Philly. I need to go North Philly, West Philly. I need to find my man Journalist. I know he's out there somewhere.
Bro, let me just get this joint before we get out of here.
What up?
Had to run back the classic from me to you.
Yeah, yo, I be with a gang of gangs who hang and bang. Animals, orangutans, hammers move, bangers bang. Damn it, dude, the game has changed. I got a whole selection.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Joel? Santana?
After I got killed listening to Beanie Siegel, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, I might as well try Santana. You know what I'm saying?
You might as well.
It's classical, dog.
It's classic?
It's classical.
Oh, classical, not a classic.
It's classical.
Okay.
It's got Marvin Gaye on the joint, dog. It's got the OJs on the joint. It got orchestral music on the joint. It's got you know what I'm saying, choir music on the joint, dog. Like, it's got the African drums. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really an eclectic. If you listen to it, you know what I'm saying, for the instrumentation. If you listen to the joint, dog, I'm telling you,
it's classic.
Let it run, dog. It's classical.
All right.
Don't think about the lyrics. Don't worry about. Don't try
Stop
to worry about
lyrics.
Complexities and patterns and schemes. No.
Don't worry about the words too much.
No.
What you're saying?
No. Yeah. Just let it wash over you. You know what I'm saying?
like a washed man should.
Free from me to you, Joel Santana. You know what I'm saying? Back like cook crack. You know what it is.
All right, Santana.
Santana, please.
So let's get up out of here. I hear my pregnant fiance outside the door, about to kick that shit down. So you can contact us at DCJ Podcast on the Instagrams, the Twitters, and the Facebook. Email us podcast at defconjive.com.
Right.
That's where we at. And then you can listen to this podcast. I mean, you're listening to this podcast on something, so you might as well just keep subscribing to it and then share it with your friends. Right. Let them know about it.
Tell a friend. Tell a friend that it's them again. You know what I'm saying?
Tell a friend to tell a friend, bitch.
Ooh.
And again, the Tribe Talks, Cove Media, new podcast coming out same day as this. Listen to both at the same time in your whip. One coming out the left speaker, the other coming out the right speaker. That's how you do it.
She can't front. She married the back.
And then, of course, listen to the other joints, Starting 5, Everything Podcast, Brown Girl Experience, all of them, The Code Show, all of them joints. Listen to them, too.
Shout to Absol.
Shut up. Shut up, dog.
Oh my god.
Shout out to our lawyer Tracy Lee holding us down, giving us those checks on time.
Clean that up,
we appreciate
Trey.
You, baby.
Please clean that up, Trey. You know what I'm saying?
Clean that up, Trey, please. But yo, for another week, this is your boy Bobby Tariq Hill. Smack your girl with the meat, have her running right back.
Phil.
It's your man Boom Dynamite, you know what I'm saying? Fresh out of the Atlanta Foul Cuts Records, you know what I'm saying? Signed that boy Remy to a 10-day contract, but B, my boy ain't never got the documents. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, it's your man's the road feed deep frying.
Come on, son.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of me, baby. Come on.
It's me, baby. And who gonna whoop me? Kavanaugh say he can whoop me?
Who gonna clean me?
You can't take this dirt off of here.
You can't wipe this dirt off of here.
Nah, man. All right, man.
So stupid.